All right. What's up, guys? What's up? All right, so let's see here. What's going on, Mr. Ray Ray?
It's another blessed day on a Tuesday, man. We are back in action, and it feels good to be here, man.
What's going on, Sylvia?
Hello, everybody out there in the internet world. Good to see everyone. Well, I'm not really seeing
You really
anybody.
can't see nobody, bro. What's up with that?
Good to be here.
Hold on. Did you just say good to see everyone?
I did.
What the?
She's got a great imagination.
Yeah.
Beautiful imagination.
It's that Dr. Seuss thing that
Either
we're talking
that
about?
or I'm possibly on drugs, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's good.
I
Good.
saw you take a Tylenol.
I don't see nothing wrong with a little bit of...
Hey.
No, I was going to say a little bit of imaginations. What's going on, Miss Rihanna in the house? What's up?
Hi.
She said hi.
She said hello.
She said, what up, Doc? All right, guys. So we're going to dip into some conversations from what's going on in the world.
Baby, come on.
Dip into some conversations from what's going on in Corpus. Actually, what's going on in Corpus today? Today is Creed and...
Three doors down.
No. What's going on at the show? Three Doors Down's not here.
3 doors down is the security place, isn't it? Or?
Yeah, security place is right there. Yeah, but yeah,
That's a major concert there, man.
Yeah, that's big.
That's what Corpus is doing now.
That's so crazy, right? The way Corpus is actually getting out and doing all this stuff.
That's good.
Heck yeah, that's awesome. That's amazing.
Can you imagine how many people came from out of town and rent hotel rooms? The restaurants downtown are making money.
Well, what I'm hoping is for some people to lock their keys in the car.
Yeah,
That's kind of
We're
what
back in
I.
business, right?
Yeah, I'm back in doing that whole. No, not that.
Excuse me.
I know. I'm like, hey, bro, my daughter's in the room, dude. Chill out.
Hey, money's money.
All right, guys, I'm trying to fix these mics real quick. Hey, so to all the people that are tuned in right now, Rihanna's moving over there, so we're getting some foams over there
She
behind
looks
her.
good from over here.
No, but when she moves her arm, she picks up a.
I see.
All right, so just be careful with your shadows back there.
Okay.
So what do we got going on? What's going on in the Corpus area? What's
happening?
Man, I've been so busy with everything that I haven't been able to keep up with everything that's going on.
Did you guys get to go to the festival downtown?
Art Walk?
Yes, that.
No, hold on. Was there? No, there was no.
I don't know.
There was no more Art Walks as of the last one that we went to in October.
No.
I wonder why. Because they're going to have the lighting of the tree.
Well, supposedly they're not having no more due to the weather. It's unpredictable right now. So like,
Bro, you're in
too
South
cold.
Texas. Like in South Texas.
Tell me about it.
Hello.
Art walks for like November 1st.
Well, but that's the thing though. So supposedly now for the Art Walk, it's each business is doing it by itself. They're still going to do stuff down there, but
Right.
each business has to do their own little.
So it's not going to be a united thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Because I guess it costs us too much to do it, and then they get rained out, or it's too cold where people can't come out, or they have their reasons. I really don't know what the big reasons is, but a big shout out to the person that we had going out there, guys. Y'all did y'all's thing. Y'all went and voted Eric Cantu.
Yes.
Eric Cantu's,
I called him earlier today.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, Eric, when's the victory party, bro?
Yeah,
He said, man, I'm so tired, Ray. I'm not even thinking about that right now.
that's crazy, man. He's our new city council district number 3.
District 3,
So
man.
I'm hoping we get some changes out there. I've really been thinking about doing something. I'm really thinking about doing something.
If anyone can do it, you can do it for sure.
A
Absolutely.
lot of people don't know this, man, but there's a lot of times that there's open chairs that nobody really runs for.
But I want a recliner.
No,
I don't want no regular chair.
it gives you a stepping stone into what you get into. You know what I mean?
That's exactly what I'm thinking about it, man. I'm really been thinking about it. I might go for Driscoll first. No, just kidding. Might be the only person running over there, but
I'll vote for you.
yeah, one vote, I won. Thank you, Driscoll. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for voting today. No, but yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking about doing something like that, but you never know. So hey, I know that we get into a lot of conversations about a little bit of everything, and I know Rihanna is actually. So Rihanna is Ray Ray's daughter. but Rihanna is in our back system back here. So whenever we're doing a show, Rihanna's actually doing the back computers and doing all of our little background stuff. So she's like our little engineer, our little producer, in the back side of us. So like we decided she actually wanted to come on and conversate with y'all. So she's on here with us, and she's gonna talk
She's
away.
gonna give us the young perspective.
So I understand. Out of so many years, Ray High School made the playoffs.
Oh yeah, we made playoffs.
Ray High School's in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Ray High School has made the playoffs.
Okay, kind of a dumb question. Is it
What?
for football or what?
No, hockey.
Oh, for volleyball.
Oh, volleyball?
It's for slingshot. Slingshot.
That just shows you how much I
We
know.
had
Yes,
to-
football.
Okay, I don't know.
We had to beat King in order for us to go to playoffs, and we're going to playoffs.
Nice.
And we're playing San Antonio.
What?
In San Antonio.
You get to travel over there?
Yeah. Well, I won't find out till Wednesday, but yeah.
That's cool. That's awesome.
So what happened to these Dallas Cowboys, man? Oh my God.
Why you gotta open,
Man, Dallas
God,
Cowboys,
they were my
a
man.
wound that hasn't healed yet, bro.
You know what's even more
Throwing
crazy?
salt on it.
Your static on you.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know why it's doing it, but it's giving her static whenever she moves.
I see it.
Whenever Dallas Cowboys, I mean, I'm a big Dallas Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
And I'm like very upset with, all the moves that they're doing. But what's even more crazy, Sylvia came up to me and she said, "Hey, babe, you know what the
You gotta
Dallas
call me
Cowboys?"
out like that.
Yeah, Sylvia did this, guys. It's Sylvia, the one that's right there. Sylvia did this, and she comes up to me. She's like, "Do you know what the Dallas Cowboy logo stands for?" And I'm all like, "No, I mean for the Cowboys." And she's all for their rating. I'm all like, "Wow."
I heard it on TikTok.
I heard it, bro, and I was like wondering if anybody else heard it.
Wow, that's so
Always
messed up.
TikTok.
You know,
TikTok.
you know what? So cool. Something that really annoys me. I mean, just because. Okay,
He's
I
a
know
Sylvia.
a lot of people do not like the Dallas Cowboys, and I understand that. But it seems like they root for the Cowboys more than their own team, bro. Like
They're more worried about the Cowboys.
exactly.
That's what I'm hearing. Everybody knows and is aware of the Cowboys, what they're doing, if they're winning, if they're losing. But then supposedly they're against them, I guess.
I guarantee you, if their team was playing at the same time the Cowboys were playing, whose team? What football game do you think they'll be watching?
Cowboys,
Cowboys.
of course.
The team that they hate the most. Like, does that make any sense to you?
Yeah,
It's crazy, but
that's
it's
crazy.
I mean, it is exactly what it is. Yeah, I think they're the most watched, most hated, and most loved.
Yeah.
Weird all the way around.
Yeah, you love to hate them.
Yep. On the cool.
I mean, that's the way it is. I saw people during the game that said, "I put, we finally got a football game," because it was at the first quarter they were doing okay, and people are like, "No, they suck," and I'm like, "Dude, aren't you a Texan fan? Aren't you a Miami fan?" I'm thinking to myself, "What are you doing watching?"
Yeah. And they never have a good answer for that.
No, they just love to watch, but they want something to talk about. I mean, don't get me wrong; they are giving them a lot to talk about, though.
Yeah, they really are. They really are. A big shout out to all the people that are tuned in right now. I know I just barely shared it. I forgot to share it on there. Big shout out to Justin Mercedes. Big shout out to Chewy on there. A big shout out to Redskin Ray. Let's see.
My pops got it like that.
Who? Cowgirls. We don't really want to talk about Commanders either, buddy. You do not want to talk about Commanders after that loss. That was a bad loss there.
She said Ray High School could beat the Cowgirls.
I don't know. They're pretty equal.
They're pretty equal.
Oh my God.
All right. So what conversation? Hey, Justin Mercedes, give us a conversation to talk about. Mr. Redskin Ray, give us a conversation to talk about. We want to get into something.
You know what, man? Before we go on,
Something juicy.
I just want to send a belated Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans.
Oh, yeah.
I did a little tribute on Sunday, and it went really well, man. I played God Bless the USA and another song, and man, everybody went crazy, bro. And I just think a little more recognition would be great. So to all the veterans out there, thank you.
Heck yeah.
Thank you.
You have a, what is that? Delia? No, Della? I can't see it on my screen.
Mine doesn't pop up for some reason.
You got the special screen, bro.
I know.
What do you mean? Why can't y'all see it? That's
I only see Silvio Gomez Novato and Justin and Mercedes Milton is watching. That's it.
But you can't see the comments that are on there?
Nope. And I'm on yours.
Redskin, where are you going, Redskin? Why are you scared? Why did you back out already? Now that we called out your Redskins, you talk mess about our Cowboys and then you back out whenever we say Redskin. Things to make you go Yeah. So
what? Okay. So Justin and Mercedes, I finally got something on mine. It says talk about Thanksgiving traditions. And if you put ketchup or mustard on tamales,
hey, that's a really big deal, man. Because
tamales?
I've never put mustard, but I'm down to try it. But we have two friends that, man.
You only have two?
Do you do ketchup too for everything?
Yeah.
But like hardcore ketchup?
Yeah.
Like beyond ketchup?
Bro, I'll put ketchup on spaghetti.
I could see that. But what about ketchup like on? Let's see, ketchup and...
Speaking of ketchup, bro.
Beans.
I don't know. Would you put barbecue sauce on
Would you
beans?
put ketchup on sushi?
No.
I do. There's a person who's supposed to be actually here in the house who would put ketchup on sushi.
On
sushi?
Like, on the cool, like, he really would put it. The Thanksgiving deal, that's a really good conversation to talk about.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Certain people like certain things. Like I've been to many Thanksgiving parties, and depending on where you go, man, they have really different items. A lot of people don't like I guess it's like creamed peas.
Uh-huh.
Cream peas. Yeah. We get cream peas in ours. Okay, so
ours isn't cream, is it? Oh yeah, it is, right, with eggs and mayonnaise, I think.
So with that, like talking about this, I kind of want to get into the juicy parts of the Thanksgiving things. The fights, the arguments, the whole fun of it, the bad fun of it, the whole other stuff beside the food, because the food gets me hungry whenever I'm here doing this. But I want to talk about. I want to talk about the whole point when you're giving when you have family that you have one or two that like you just don't get along with, and you have to all meet up in the same spot and get along for that day. And then I used to go along with like the explorers, and I would actually sign up for the constables to go out on Thanksgiving Day because I wanted to see how the events go down. Mm-hmm. My family, there's a big strong family. When my grandma was still around, it was like a big old family. We would all get together, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, which my aunts and uncles, there's probably total of like husband and wife, like couple, probably 24, 25. So meaning their spouses, there's 25 of them, plus their kids, plus everybody. So there's a good, I believe total in all for my grandma and grandpa, there's almost like 300 people of us, 200 something. Would get together, darn well with raza, with being Hispanic, 200 people in the same house being Hispanic and being in raza and food and alcohol and other stuff being there, It wasn't going to come out good. But for the most part, I think it would be good through Thanksgiving. Then after Thanksgiving, it would be, like, hey, so-and-so,
Like after the meal, you mean?
Yeah, like after everybody left.
Well, you know why, right? It cuts down on how many presents you have to buy.
Oh, that's a good one.
Like all of a sudden, I didn't really like him anyway.
Yeah, I saw that on TikTok. They're at Thanksgiving, bring up politics, and it cuts down on the presents you have to buy for Christmas.
What is the most craziest Thanksgiving that you've ever like where? I mean, everybody was. It was just one of those things. Chaotic. Like it was not chaotic. You just felt when you walked in the room, it was like
Thanksgiving and our house was kind of weird, like for a long time, because every Thanksgiving, the Cowboys would play the Redskins.
Oh,
you see how that world goes?
Yeah, that's good because that Redskin guy just took off. He got scared. He ran off.
Yeah. So that was kind of weird in our household.
And would it cause like I know it's gonna cause like play, oh, go Cowboys, and he's mad, but did it ever cause like real friction? Because I know Redskin is like a major. I think
we all got along with the concept, that the enemy was in the house.
Yeah. So like when we would meet up, that was the one. Okay, so that's always been a big deal. So like, in relationships, when like me and Sylvia, when we met up, we became a couple, and we, when you meet up, how do you decide? How do you figure out? And this is going to be to y'all that are looking at the screen right now, new couples, old couples, kind of give advice to newer couples for when the husband and wife are going to be doing a new Thanksgiving, but the husband's family meets up at 12 o'clock and the wife's family meets up at 12 o'clock. Do you compromise? Do you separate? What do you do? Do you not go to either one?
I never did. I'd be like, we're going to my mom's and that's it. That was me. Yeah.
But why though? Why isn't it like? I mean,
you know what? I would say I would be like, well, what are they making over there? And then go versus what my mom. I know what my mom makes. All right, we'll go visit your mom for a little bit.
And you?
I think. I've always been lucky that my family is not the type to meet at a certain time, so we just kind of do Thanksgiving all day. So let's say if we set a time like more or less 2, then we can. That means like 2 from 2 to about 6. Just show up, make your plate, eat. Like we don't really sit down and. You know what I mean? And eat.
And with that being said, so what you're saying is like y'all kind of want. Well, I know how y'all do it. You show up, and I just kind of want to put it in their head so they can. So you have the meal out. They show up, and then you just kind of grab a plate and eat as you go. And on my side of the family, it's a little different because we meet up. Say it's at 3 o'clock. At 3 o'clock, the food starts being prepared on the table to be served, kind of like the movies where they go and cut the turkey in the middle, but the turkey's already cut.
If at Scott's family, if we say 3 o'clock, at 3 o'clock we say grace, we say the prayer, and then we eat. And so everyone needs to be sitting down in their spot. We kind of choose the spot the night before. This is where I'm going to sit. This is where I'm going to sit. And then 3 o'clock, boom, we start, and we all eat at the same time. We start passing out the food and the sides and stuff like that.
We're never good on time.
No, because they'll say, we're getting together. We're eating at 12.
Be there at 3.
At 12:45, we're still waiting.
You're still waiting.
We're still waiting at 4.
Yeah. There always has to be one. You know what I mean? But my mom won't start. My mom won't let us eat until we all get up and say our grace. Each one.
Yeah. So with that being said, before y'all did that, and your grandparents would do it, how was that? Like, how does the big deal? How does it change over to my parents? Because it was my grandma and my grandpa. Then how does the tradition where it switches over to my parents and we're not going to grandma and grandpa no more? Now, from my mom and my dad, now it's gonna be switched over to me and Sylvia. How does that play out?
Where does that transition come?
Yeah, how does it work? You know what I mean? It's just kind of a.
Well, it's kind of weird because you guys haven't experienced it yet, but I mean I know you've seen it. That like me, it was always easier when all the kids were smaller. Now everybody has their own family, and kind of try to do their little things at their own house.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about.
When before my grandpa and grandma, my grandpa especially, my grandfather, he demanded everybody be there. Everybody knew if you weren't there, grandpa's gonna have your ass.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm kind of getting at. Like when it was grandma and Wello doing it, when it switched over to my parents, which I'm pretty sure it switched over to my cousin's parents as well, did my grandma and my abuelo just
I wonder maybe because maybe they just got too elderly to be able to handle cooking and participating. You know what I mean? Like, you think that might have had something to do with it?
I mean, I don't think. I think that
Or it happened before?
I really couldn't tell you because like I feel like now sitting back and thinking about it, like it's kind of sad because when it happened, you know, I really never thought about what my grandma and my abuelo felt because nobody's there now. Now it's just like, you know,
everyone doing their own thing.
You know, everybody's doing their own thing. You know, what did they feel? Like, what were they sad? Will my mom and dad be sad when I make the switch over like that? You know, am I gonna make that switch over? Should we make that switch over? I know we made our own Thanksgiving, but we kind of worked out.
Yeah, around, we still went to.
But I do have family members that already started their tradition of their family going to their house. So like at that point, does my, you know, I might want to ask, you know,
I kind of feel,
you know, there's an emptiness somewhere there.
Yeah. I kind of feel on my part, I don't know if this is like immature of me, but as long as your parents will have us, we're going. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we're not going to. And if we do something with just our kids or eventually if we have grandkids, like you said, we're going to factor in their tradition as well. I feel like, I don't know.
You know, and I'll say one thing. Through all these Thanksgivings, there was one year that I was really hard-headed. And I was set in my ways, and I was mad for a certain reason and just didn't want to be around anybody. And I didn't go to Thanksgiving. I didn't. And that decision, I'll regret for the rest of my life.
Really?
Yeah. Just because I knew the emptiness that maybe my mom or dad might have had.
Yeah.
Knowing that they worked so hard to give us Thanksgiving, and I was so hard-headed and didn't go.
Yeah.
You know, not too many people know about that, but
yeah,
I do. You know,
it's tough when you're young. You know, your priorities shift, and you kind of forget. I think that it's about family.
Yeah,
I was there once too. Like it's tough. I get it.
Mercedes and Justin said, "What about the people that don't want to cook and just go to everybody else's house?"
There's Golden Corral.
There's literally nothing wrong with that. I personally think that's kind of
that's kind of what we do. We maybe cook like every 2 years, maybe something like that. Every 3 years.
But I think that it's kind of cool because it also like, you know, say you make a turkey. Mercedes and Justin, you make a turkey and you're gonna have it there. You know, I kind of feel that it's kind of cool that like this, you know, some people show up and you know they eat it with you and it's a conversation and everything. With that being said, Thanksgiving at my mom's house, there's 2 extra tables and chairs available for anybody who just wants to show up.
Yeah,
it's really crazy. There's a good 60, 70 of us in the tables, and there's still an extra 2 tables full of chairs waiting for anybody. And
yep.
If I decide, hey Ray, y'all show up today, you know, there's gonna be a table, space. Chairs, and space. So with that being said, how do we calculate the food? Because I mean, the food goes away at the end, but we always have enough for anybody who shows up.
Always have leftover. Always leftover. Yeah. And you know what? Like for those of you that do cook, because I don't really cook that much, I'll be honest with you. What is the hardest thing to make on Thanksgiving? And I have that question for a reason. Like, what do you think, Ray? What would be like out of all the things y'all eat in your family? What would be if they said, you know what, pick something? And
I think my mom's dressing
is the hardest.
Yeah, and that's what I look forward to.
Oh, I love
that and her gravy, the gravy that she makes. Yes, it's just the best. But I see her put a lot of love and care in when she's making it. You know?
Yeah.
And I love it. And I know she puts a lot of ingredients in there, and it takes time to chop up all the stuff. And
yeah, absolutely.
Put it together and add all the ingredients.
I agree. I think that might be the hardest. What do you think, Scott?
I mean, I know the chopping of the stuffing is like a major one, but personally, I don't really do the chopping of it. But I will tell you the chopping nowadays is probably totally different because they have a little machine that you just go and there you go. You got your onions, you got your celery, you got everything already chopped up. So
yeah,
I don't know how
physically.
I really don't know how hard it is anymore.
Yeah.
I do make a fried turkey.
That's so good.
I make 3 different turkeys per year, fried, one in the oven and one in the roaster. And like I said, we always there's always turkey there, no matter what. Plus, my mom has 2 turkeys going, and then somebody else has another
Always
2
brings
turkeys.
extra. And then with ham, y'all are big on ham.
Yeah, ham is another one.
Yeah.
I always say, every year I'm the one that takes the ham.
I never eat ham.
Every year I take
I
that.
never eat it.
Justin and Mercedes says getting the cranberry sauce out of the can.
Okay, so this is why I'm
never
asking.
tried cranberry sauce before.
Oh, I love cranberry sauce.
Oh my
But
God.
you have to eat it with the stuffing, like a little combination of it. You know what I mean?
My thing is that every holiday, I hope my grandma brings her rice.
Really?
Rice?
Yeah, she can
Hold up.
Wait,
She
is
can
it
eat
like
rice
is
with
it like a
everything.
broccoli
I'm
rice
sorry,
or-
but like no, like rice.
Like Mexican rice?
Yes, like I have to have my grandma make her rice every single year.
For Thanksgiving?
Okay.
I don't, no matter what holiday it is.
I've never had rice at a Thanksgiving.
That's
Can you imagine
Mom,
rice? Arroz con guajolote.
I'ma save me a
Arroz
I
con
know, like, I
guajolote.
always ask my
arroz
grandma.
con guajolote.
Hey, that might be something new. Arroz con.
I always ask my
Guajolote.
grandma. I'm like, "Where's the rice?"
That's interesting.
rice?
That's pretty cool.
And there goes my mom.
And what is something y'all out there, guys, that make on Thanksgiving that other people don't make? You know,
Mac and cheese, maybe.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and
Oh,
cheese.
I know some of them do. We had it last year. Clarissa made it. It was so good.
Mac and cheese.
Well, there's like a macaroni casserole too, right?
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that's what it was because she put it in the oven and
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think there's another dessert. It's like has like marshmallows and it's green.
Oh,
You know what
The
I'm
blue
talking about?
marshmallow
sweet
thing.
potatoes. Sweet potatoes.
No.
It's a sweet dessert. It has like colorful marshmallows in it, and it's green.
fruit cocktail.
Cashew. No.
Fruit salad.
Oh,
It's like a fruit salad, but it's more marshmallow than everything else. I forgot.
Yeah,
what
fruit
it's called.
salad.
I
That's
think
what
it's
my-
called.
It's a fruit salad, yeah, but I think it's got a special. name.
That's really good. That's what I love about.
So we go all crazy with it and do the whole. We do a little bit of everything, to be
Yeah.
honest with you.
So are you the type to eat, take a nap, wake up, and eat again?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
of course.
I eat all day.
Of course.
Well, the
yeah.
reason I was asking about what the hardest thing is because when I was working at the police department,
Oh my God.
we had a Thanksgiving like party and everybody's like,
Potluck.
okay, everybody's like, what are y'all gonna bring? Everybody needs to
Like
bring
a potluck
something.
or something?
Yeah, and so I was like, what is the easiest thing to make? Because I don't really cook that much. What is the easiest thing? And in my brain, the easiest thing is a turkey. You just stick it in the oven for hours and you're done. You don't have to mix nothing. You don't have to. And so I volunteered Scott to make the turkey, and then he's like,
You heard what she said. You heard what she said.
I came
right?
home
I
and-
volunteered Scott.
yeah, I did. I came home and I was like, babe, you're making the turkey. And he's like, the turkey? I said, yeah, I picked the easiest thing. He's all, that's like the main dish. How are you going to pick the turkey? It was so funny.
Yeah.
I mean, he still made it because he loves to cook.
My
I-
grandma
I
always
put-
prepares herself the night before.
Yeah.
Like the night before, like at 6:00.
I probably would have volunteered iced tea or something.
Right. Well, I was like, because they wanted me to bring food. And I was like, wow, we can't mix. Or
I'm like,
I don't know.
I'll bring the ice.
Cookies.
I'll bring the cups.
Justin Mercedes said Watergate salad. Is that what it's called?
Watergate salad.
Watergate salad.
Hey, speaking of cookies, man, my friend Dolly, she makes some awesome cookies.
Ooh, the
my
sugar
cookie- She's my cookie lady, the one I took
cookies.
you some cookies from the other day.
Ooh, I
The
love
sugar cookies are
cookies.
so
What, was that the
good.
salad? What it's called? Watergate salad?
No.
I didn't say Watergate salad.
No, but there's
No, the
We're,
one
we're
that
telling
Rihanna-
you that Mercedes and Justin saying that you're.
Oh no! Somebody said cookies.
it has
earlier.
like pecans and colorful marshmallows, and it's green.
Oh man!
It's called something like I know it's fruit salad, but it's called like
Isn't it
Justin
like-
Mercedes said they'll bring the appetite for the potluck. Yeah, that's a good one there. Yeah, so actually I saw there's a lot of this Thanksgiving here coming up. It's coming up pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really, really quick, to be honest. I mean, what is it,
Fast,
like
bro.
2 weeks
We're
already?
almost there.
yeah, we're almost
We're-
on break too.
We're about 2 weeks out. Is that correct? 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 weeks. I went shopping, to get our stuff for my mom there. And I went on the list and I started adding green beans are at a freaking $1.
Really?
They were like 92 cents a can. Those things used to be 2 for 50 cents.
Yeah, 2 for $1.
Really?
Yeah, they used to be 2 for 50 cents.
Corn
And then,
too, right?
Then it went to 2 for, same thing. Corn, green beans. I don't know about the peas, but I mean, the price has gone so much. It's going to be really tough for this Thanksgiving for a lot of families, to be
Yeah.
honest. It really is. It's really going to be tough. I mean, that's going to be a really, really crucial one there. It's going to be a big one there.
You know what I've been finding though? I've started to shop a lot, like at the Dollar Generals and dollar stores, and they actually have good food, like name brand foods and cans and things like that. That HEB has at a way cheaper price.
Really?
Yeah. And
even the Dollar Tree has
Dollar
really,
Tree has
really
food,
affordable food.
Yeah. Even some of them have like refrigerators, and they sell cold stuff or frozen stuff. And
whenever Rihanna has to make like baskets for their teams, like they give away little gift baskets. I'm like,
spooky baskets.
Let's go to what's the name of that store? The green store?
The green store.
Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree,
For Halloween, we did spooky baskets, and then for every game, we like switch baskets with them, so we get stuff to put in the basket.
If you go to the regular store, that can get pricey.
Yeah, very pricey. Very, very pricey. I mean, to be honest with you, even at the Dollar Tree, it could get very pricey.
It could, but
I mean, it's a savior. Just FYI, I do have quite a bit of things coming up for Christmas time. I have a lot of stuff that I'm going to be putting out there. Of course, the Nintendos are coming in. I already have them in order. They should be here like any day now. Nintendos are going to be a major thing again, just like always. I got Nintendos. I got Bluetooth speakers. A lot of Bluetooth different speakers, JBLs, Skull Candies. Those are going to be the hot items. They're going to be waterproof ones for the showers and stuff like that. That's going to be a big one. What else do we got coming? Man, we have so much stuff. You know, we to Justin, Mercedes, actually Sally and Smiley just jumped on as well. We have this new thing that I got coming in. They're little like mason jars, and they're wrapped up like in a kind of like religious style, and in each of the jar there's 365 things you pull Bible verses that you pull out. But it's kind of cool because in front of the jar it'll tell you for faith or for like happiness or for dealing with something or dealing with some, it's going to give you like a color to pick, and you pick a color and it's going to give you a verse out of there too,
like a theme, I guess. If you're feeling a certain way that day, like if you need a little lift in faith or a little lift in what is it, like motivation, you just pick the corresponding color, and then it gives you a Bible verse.
What I like what you had last year? Remember those things that you put in your hand, they would float in
the flying balls.
Oh yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, the flying balls.
Those are so funny. I remember one year when my dad did it in the front yard, and it went in the car, and then he was like, "Oh, let me do it again," and it like flew away from me. He was like running to the tree to try to go get it, and I was like, "Dad." I was like,
but you know why I didn't go too far? Because there was a squirrel on the other side of
that. I'm serious when I say we need to get my dad a squirrel shirt for Christmas.
Y'all gotta get the squirrel something for Christmas.
He's like, he's like, where's my friends at? I'm like, what friends?
I miss them when I don't see them.
I know.
So those little jars, the ones that I got, I only told like 5 people, and I believe I probably already sold like 20 of them already.
There's already a lot on reserve. Like they've already reserved theirs.
And I'm only able to get 300 of them. There's no way I could get any more than 300. And I believe it's already like 20 of them that I just told, like, it was like 3 people. They're all like, I need 10 for this person, this 10 for this one. And
that's cool, bro.
So like, that's going to be a major Christmas gift. One that kind of, that lasts us the whole year, which is kind of cool. Like instead of it being, you open it, I'm only going to use it today, tomorrow, bam, it's gone. This one's going to go the whole 365 days of the year. Maybe next year or there'll be another one to come out like that.
Religious merchandise is very popular, bro. You know how many people get religious blankets and rosaries, Bibles.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and this one, I mean, it's just kind of cool because you could kind of like, I believe like the blue standard for like emotion, like to be like if you're feeling emotional or something, it's just going to help you to get through that day. Of course, it's it's verses out of the Bible out of there, but yeah, those are coming in. I got those. They should be here like any day now, and those are going to be a top one there.
That's nice.
And it's actually really cool because now all schools have FCA. Do you know what FCA is?
No, what's that?
So now all schools have Bible clubs.
What?
Where they can get together. They just recently had a prayer around the pool, and
like little prayer meetings.
Yeah,
Hold on.
and then like they give out.
Y'all have a pool?
A pole.
Oh, I just said a pool. I was all like,
I heard pool.
And then
they made pool.
And then like they give out Bibles. They give out Bibles. Yeah, they give out black and white Bibles. I have a black Bible in my backpack that I carry with me every single day.
Hold on. So the school, Ray High School, has allowed Bible clubs now.
Mm-hmm.
And
like they have a Bible club. They have
cool.
FCAs. Like Baker has one. I think Hamlin has one.
Do you know what FCA stands for?
No, I don't.
I wonder what that stands for.
That's not for not being able to say the Pledge of Allegiance. You know, just
like, and then
that's crazy.
Like,
that's cool.
Ray High School has one. Vets has one. Flower Bluff has one. Yeah.
That's pretty
They
cool.
were giving out Bibles, so I have got one.
That's crazy. I did not know that. That's pretty amazing.
So
that's,
like one of our football coaches, he's like runs the Bible club, and all the football players like always goes, trainers goes, like just people who are involved with God.
That is really awesome.
I know that you're religious. I know that you come from a religious family with your dad right there. How do you feel about the ones that are not religious inside there? How do they accept it? Do you feel that they accept it, or do they not accept it, or?
I don't know.
Have you never had a conversation with them out there?
I've never had it because we're like people who like are in the club, like go to Church Unlimited or Rockfield or New Life. Like everybody in there, we just know like from Wednesday's church. Like we all go to church together, and they have team nights, and it's pretty fun. You know,
actually, I just saw somebody post on Facebook. They were actually asking for a teen, something they. I want to say it was a teen night or some kind of fellowship for the week. Yeah. I wonder if they should reach out to the schools like that. I didn't know that they did that.
Yeah, so like like when we used to have morning practices, the Church Unlimited would come to our school and give us popsicles, like to all get us out at like in youth night. Like last week they had a pink out. And then
and those are what nights? Wednesdays, right?
Yeah, Wednesdays night.
On Wednesday, whenever she got baptized over at
Church Unlimited.
At Church Unlimited, wow, there were so many teenagers in there, bro.
Like they would have ice cream night, they would have movie night, they would have pink out night, they would have fruit night. It's pretty fun. I loved going. I enjoyed it. That's why I got baptized.
That's pretty cool.
That is crazy. I did not know that.
Yeah.
So going back to like the Christmas part of this, at what period of the year do you start Christmas shopping?
A week before.
Christmas.
And you know why? Because I get everybody gift cards, bro. I'm like, I'm going to go to Corral and buy everybody gift cards.
You're not okay. What do y'all think about that, guys? What do you think about gift cards?
Bro, I gave you a
text. My dad only does it because we have so much family now.
Did I give you a
Texas Roadhouse
gift certificate? Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you. I don't do gift cards.
You do presents.
I do presents, and I like to go one-on-one with our.
And not only does he do presents, he doesn't like gift bags. He likes to wrap the presents.
Yeah, I don't believe in gift bags. I believe in wrapping the presents.
I don't even get envelopes for the gift cards. I'm like, here you go.
No, he really doesn't at all.
But I get real personal with your gift. So meaning like, I'm not gonna just buy you a pair of jeans and you always are wearing shorts. You know, I'm not going to buy you a pair of sandals when I know you do not wear sandals. Or, you know, I just don't, I literally go and Sylvia's one that would be like, no, let's just get, you know, the whole guys.
Yeah.
The same thing. Mm-hmm. And no one's going to feel different. No one's going to feel separate from it. But I don't like doing that. I like, if my brother is a rancher, I want to get him something for ranching. Yeah. And my sisters, you know, one of my sisters is a breakdancer right now. I want to get something to do with breakdancing for her. Yeah. Like, I mean, it's going to be something to be in that thing. So, and my other little sister is singing. She loves to sing, so I'm gonna look for something there like that. My older sister, she's kind of a little beauty queen, you know. So she's gonna have to get something.
So how early do you start?
Something cute.
Okay, so I will be honest with you. Amazon's always been my best friend. And Amazon, matter of fact, the other day, the Amazon driver knocked at the door to make sure that I was still alive because I hadn't ordered in 2 days. They knocked and said, hey, you know, I haven't seen an order in 2 days. You know, I mean, we usually lose weight coming to your goddamn place. You know, what the heck? And so I start I started about.
He shops all year.
Yeah, all year long. And like, so like, just say for instance, your gift, like last year, your gift was a blanket from Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's.
We got your blanket like months before that.
Because I had asked my dad for the blanket. He was like, no, you already have too much.
No.
Turns out you got me the blanket.
No, I'm going to tell you what we did. He asked for the blanket, and we told him that they were sold out. And he's all like, "Oh, she's gonna be so mad." But we got it because we wanted to get it for you. So that was the reason why it was sold out. It wasn't sold out. They had plenty of them.
So really, bro? Really? You lied to me?
With my dad,
you lied to me, bro?
With my dad, it's always so funny because last year we didn't know what to get my tias for Christmas. And I guess we went to like this, like, I don't know where we went, but we had saw like this little kid stuff. It was like a little swing or whatever. And my dad was like, okay, go for Jessica, Veronica, Monica.
Oh, we went to that.
We went to the place.
That liquidation store off of, not liquidation store. It's that wholesale.
It's kind of like
it's off of Baldwin and Via Drive.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. I know
he was like going for Jessica, Veronica, Monica.
Well, everybody had kids, bro. Everybody just finished having kids.
It was because everybody just got done finished having kids. So everywhere they go, they're gonna be kids. So we got one for my grandma too, so they could all have one.
Yeah.
And I have not seen one sister use it yet.
Yes, I think Monica used it.
Really?
Or grandma used it. Something
you
like
see,
that.
And that's the reason why you have to go kind of personal with it, because if you. I'm one that will feel kind of sad if I buy you something and you never use it. I would be like, man, I kind of really like picked this one for him and he didn't use it. Like, damn, you know, like that's like a
but
big
you know
deal.
Something like with me, and I'm trying to get out of that habit, but when somebody gives me something, I appreciate it so much that I don't want to use it. Like, I don't want to get it dirty. I don't want to, use it up. And so, like,
that's what my Christmas cookie y'all got me. Like, I always use it, but I'm like, I don't want to get it dirty.
Yeah.
I was like, it's okay. I can wash it.
So just for the record, since we're on the subject, line arrays.
Yeah, Ray is in line. Yeah, Ray always gets in line.
I'm just kind of throwing my hands out there, guys. There's some speakers called line arrays that are real light and very powerful.
Just don't make sure they're too heavy, because I always end up having to carry them.
I mean,
put some wheels on those things.
Put some wheels on them.
What's $4,000 for a set? You know?
Golly.
My grandpa can't hear his back anymore.
What's $4,000 for a set?
So, have you ever?
Never have I ever.
Never have I ever.
And I want to know when this starts.
Oh my God.
When do you start receiving socks as a gift? At what age do you get?
You know what's weird about that? Now that you're there, it's weird for me, bro. Like me, Christmas is Christmas and birthday.
Oh yeah, he gets
because my birthday's 2 days after Christmas.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So some people are like, oh, "Here's your
birthday / Christmas gift.
Merry Christmas and a happy birthday."
I mean, that's your fault for being there.
No,
it was your fault that it came out like
Reyes
that.
And Ray Reyes.
It was Grandma,
my mom
and
dad.
Couldn't keep you in anymore.
No, you could have stayed in the oven a little bit longer.
Bro, I wanted to see.
Does that make you a Sagittarius?
No, Capricorn.
You're actually really lucky that you weren't born on Christmas.
Yeah.
Because you would have had basically a birthday and a Christmas.
Literally.
There's a lot of people that are born on Christmas. That's crazy.
Like New Year's too.
Yeah, that's a wild one. Shout out to Jesse Cifuentes, Janie Cruz.
Hey, Mario Vidal was locked in. Remember we had him as a guest
Mario,
here?
Yeah. And I heard from a little birdie he's wanting to come back on the podcast. So
yes, as a matter of fact, he hey guys, if you don't know who Mario is, he's the winner of the Corpus Christi karaoke contest that was being held here, and they're gonna go against San Antonio. So Mario, good luck, man.
Yep. It's tomorrow.
No, I don't know when it is. It's
I think it's tomorrow.
I think it's already going on.
Oh, okay.
I believe it's like happening like right now. Like it's videos and you just like it and share it and all that stuff.
That's cool.
But yeah, so I mean, I really think that. So nobody ever answered the question.
What was the question?
When do people start getting like?
Oh, socks.
Have you gotten socks yet? Like from your grandma or your aunt and uncle or something?
I think so, and I love them.
No, that's not the question.
Yeah.
The question is, at what age?
Is it okay?
What age?
You mean like going from toys to?
Yeah, toys to electronics to everything, and then
maybe
it's
like
okay.
a teenager.
Mine was like at least 10, 11.
You started getting socks?
Younger.
Yeah.
I've never given you socks, you liar.
No, like, do you mean
No,
like
from
when
your
I stopped-
grandma, your aunt, your
Oh,
no,
yeah.
No. What I'm saying is, okay, so right now, I'm not going to go buy my nephews and nieces that are little ones and tell them, hey, let me get you, I'm not going to buy them socks. I'm going to buy them a toy. And then as they get older, I'm going to buy them something, headphones or speakers. As they get older, I'll probably buy them a shirt. As they get older, at what age, to all the people that are watching, at what age was it when you started receiving socks?
Mine had to be at least when I was a born baby.
What?
I literally got all socks.
I was broke.
even know,
I
to
was
be
I was
honest.
broke.
Like I'm being for real.
I was probably 23 years old, 24 years old.
23?
My grandma, I remember this. My grandma pulled up, Wella pulled up, and Bernie pulled up. They pulled up outside of the fence, and I was inside, and they honked, beep, 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 beep. No, I was 24, actually. Beep, 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 beep. And I was like, what the hell is honking? And for some reason, everybody would honk because the fence is closed there. And I saw that it was my grandma, and I go outside, and they're wrapped up in a bag, and you can squeeze it, and you know that it's socks.
It's the shape of the sock.
Yeah, it's the socks. So I tear it open, and she's looking at me like, like, are you happy with the socks? And I'm like, I'm ecstatic because it's my grandma that bought them and my aunt.
Yeah.
And I'm all like, thank you so much. So I remember that I was 24 years old when I got switched, because before that, it was still like other stuff, like a shirt, like a really nice shirt, or like some Avon cologne, or like something to that nature.
Yeah.
But this one, I remember that then from there on, whenever I would go around, I would go into like her house, and she already had a pile of socks. So what they would do is just buy a bunch of pile of socks, and this one's for this one, this one's for this one. So I already knew, like, at that
Like
age,
everyone's getting socks or whatever.
once you hit that certain age, everybody's getting socks.
Yeah.
And I mean, I didn't have a problem with it. It's just,
Yeah.
I'm saying, what age do you switch over to socks? What age do you switch? It's kind of like the toy says from 0 to 3, from 3 to 6, from 6. And a lot of people go by that. Do you go by that? Do you when you buying somebody a gift?
Maybe when the kids are little, just to make sure it fits. But
No, not clothing. I'm talking about like a toy.
oh yeah.
You go by the age of it?
Yeah, just because the reason that they do that is because it's a choking hazard. So I want to make sure I don't buy them something that they're going to choke on or something,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So what are some gifts that people used to give back in the day that they don't give too much anymore?
Well, I was just thinking about that right now.
Oh, that's a good question.
When we were little, somehow, I mean, I don't know, it's kind of weird. My mom would always get these, the bags that you put on your beer, the paper sacks.
The brown bags?
Yeah, the brown bags. And then she would fill it with the orange and apple,
Beautiful.
pecans
Yeah.
and walnuts and candies, like hard candies. And then like all the kids would get one of those. And it was just like every year I'm like, oh my God.
So do you remember going to the store and seeing the big stockings that were like netted?
That had stuff in it already.
Yeah.
I remember those. Yeah. I remember those.
I was talking, and I'm gonna bring back an old memory, and it's probably gonna sound very crazy, but way back in my day, I was probably about 9 years old, and of course my mom was a single mom. Well, she had my stepdad there, but it was my mom, and she was going through some hard times, and I was there. All of us were home. There's 6 of us. We're all home. I think it might have been 5. Yeah, it was 5 of us at home, and I remember this like clockwork. I remember her telling my sister Michelle, telling her, "Hey, they're doing a Salvation Army at the mall, Sunrise Mall. They're doing a Salvation thing at the mall." And I was sitting in the living room, and I remember them talking about it, and they were like, "We're going to go to the Salvation Army in the mall, and we're going to go sign them up." And I was like, "Sign them up? What the heck they're talking about?" And they went to go sign them up. I mean, sign us up. And when they went to go sign us up, we went through the whole Christmas time. We did that, and then the day of Christmas. Of course, we went to my grandma's house. After my grandma's, we come to our house. We get home, and I remember it like clockwork. I remember it like it just happened yesterday. Yeah. My mom walks in the door, and she says, Scott, and she says to all my brothers and sisters, she's all, this year was a hard one for us, and we struggled, but we went and got y'all something through some help. And I was all like, okay. I don't even really know what that meant, right? And they came in with this big old poster board, with some like they were like characters, but like little hero characters, and it had 4 markers, and I can tell you exactly what the picture looked like and everything. And I ripped open the package, and I saw that it was the poster board and the markers. And there's probably other people my age that will remember this. And it was a big old poster board, probably the same size as my desk here, and it had the markers. And she gave it to me, and I remember her crying, just like sad because she couldn't get me what we wanted or whatever. And I got it, and I went to the room, and she thought that I was sad about it. I went to the room and I started coloring it. I think I colored it for a whole week. And she came into the room and she said, "Hey, did you know that they're doing a contest for this poster?" And I was all like, "Really?" She's all, "Yeah. So you're going to take it to the Sunrise Mall." And I don't know if y'all remember this, but in the Sunrise Mall, there was a poster boards with his pictures, and you would walk through the whole Sunrise Mall, and they were on all the walls. There was going to be a winner, and the winner got like, a bike or, something like that. And I remember coloring it, and I colored it and colored it and colored it. And they went and put it in Sunrise Mall. And I went into the Sunrise Mall and I said, "Mom, that's my drawing right there. That's my coloring." She's all like, "Yeah, hopefully you win, so you could get the bike." And I'm there, and I remember, because it was like one of the best gifts I've ever gotten in my life. And I kid you not, it felt so good to get this gift. And I'm not trying to like how to say, like make it anything more than what it was. I'm serious. It was a poster board and 4 markers, and I've gotten bikes, I got skateboards, I've gotten, everything as a kid. I would get, Nintendo and all that. And just that one day, it was a poster board with markers. And I remember going through the Salvation Army in the mall. I don't know if you remember that, but they had them out there. The one time they had like soldiers out there or whatever, and they were doing the contest. And to be honest with you, I was like going through them. I was like, wow, this one's like really good. I should have colored it like this. And I was going through it like this and like this. And she's all like, "Man, I really hope you win." And I get to mine, and mine is like terrible. like I got out of the lines, and I was all like, "There's no way I'm gonna win, Mom." And she's all like, You never know what you're gonna win." I know for a fact that somebody else won, but she went and told me that I won, and that I won $10, and she gave me the $10.
Aww,
and I still to this day, I know she gave me that $10. Yeah. It wasn't that they picked my thing, because my thing was bad. I kid you not, like I didn't even know how to my marker was like way out there or whatever. And she told me, "You won. Here, it's the $10. You won $10." And I was all like, and so the gifts that you get your kids, it really. It doesn't matter how much you spend on them. That one, she spent nothing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I can promise you, I know exactly what that picture looks like. I know the wrapping that it had on it. I remember that it had a black little triangle in the corner that held the poster in. I know that it had all 4 markers inside there. I can remember it like yesterday. But can you tell me about the bicycle that I got? I don't remember it.
Yeah.
Skateboard that I got. Matter of fact, I got a bicycle, man, on Christmas Day. Me and my brother got a bicycle. We went outside, and he went inside. I went inside and went back outside. They stole my bicycle.
The same day on Christmas?
I got the bicycle, unwrapped it, went outside, rode the bicycle around the corner, got off the bicycle, went inside, told my mom that I really loved my bicycle, went outside. It was gone.
I'm surprised you didn't know the guy who stole it and tried to sell it back to you.
I was little though, man. And going back to that day, my brother's bike didn't get stolen. It was just mine. And I was crying, and I was sad, man. I was really devastated because they got me that bike, and I know that they like really worked hard for it. So I was on the bicycle with my brother, and I'm holding on to the back of him, and I jump off the bicycle, and he goes and turns around, and he comes back, and they're so brand new of bikes. And I can call my brother right now, actually. And I'm like in front of him, and he's coming, and like I'm expecting him to stop. And I guess he was expecting me to move. Well, he ran me over, bro. Wow. Like literally just like straight over me, man. And I was like, wow. Yeah, it was a crazy thing. But yeah, I mean, the gifts that you give your kids, man, it means more from the heart than anything. I mean, it feels great to see them get exactly what they want. That ring that they really wanted, that's great. That's amazing. Yeah, but it's really not about that. It's really not. I promise you, at the end of the day, at your end of your period of life, and when they come, they're going to remember the little things that you did. Not the big old things, the little things that you did.
Yeah.
The big things are great. The big things are amazing. And they're going to say, I did get my phone for that thing. But there's just that one little thing that's treasurable,
that stands out.
I used to be happy when my dad just got me a big thing of glue for Christmas.
Really?
Because
she wanted to make slime.
You see, and it's so crazy.
I was so happy when he just got me a big gallon of glue. I didn't care about this. I didn't care about any other presents but the glue. Yeah. He got me a glue, and I remember he got me a phone. That was the only two things I would ever use was my phone and the glue. The rest of the presents I like.
That's so cool.
So today, my two nephews had a birthday this past week, and one of my nephews, I hadn't got his gift yet. I got my other one his gift, but this other one I hadn't got his gift, and I made a special order for him. And it's kind of weird. It's probably an order that like, big shout out to Marcos. He said, "¿Qué onda?"
Marcos.
There's another one on there too, Chewy. But this gift, and this is kind of cool, guys. I'm gonna treasure this for my life. Like honestly, my nephew loves me to death. Most of my nephews and nieces love me to death.
Most of them.
And I'm really close to my nephews and nieces. And this nephew, he had his birthday, and I'm looking through Amazon, man, and I don't know, this thing just popped out on me that I really wanted to get for him. I really wanted to go take him to Walmart and say, just pick what you want, And I feel that that's a cool thing, but I remember when I was little and they told me to go do that, and I was really like, I was more torn, like, I shouldn't get what I want. Maybe it's a test, or they really don't have the money to spend on it. So I shouldn't do that. So I was there sitting there, man, and I was going through Amazon, and I picked this toy out, man. And the toy probably cost me nothing. I mean, probably like $10. And I ordered it, and it came in today. And I told my mom, "Hey, can you bring him by the house?" She's all like, "Sure, I'll bring him by the house." And she brings him by the house, man. I wasn't there. And she calls me and she's all, "Scott, listen to what he's saying." He said, "This is the most," what did he say?
He said, "This is the best day of my life."
He's all, this is the best day of my life I've ever had. And he's all, "I got walkie-talkies. They're Ninja Turtle walkie-talkies, dude."
That's cool.
He was so excited about it, dude, that it's like one of those things. That's where I go back to. I like to get what they really
want.
What they really want. Like it's one of those things that, like, you got to get what they want, but it doesn't mean to go and get the major thing that they want. They want a car. That's not. Of course, that's something big. That's something great.
Yeah.
But there's that little thing. There's the chongos that my daughter would wear. Those little things, bows.
The clips.
All that stuff is major in it. Don't.
Was Julie old enough to wear jellies?
Like
the see-through shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, the princess shoes.
No.
I remember buying them
when
one
she
time.
Was little, we would buy her, but no. When she was bigger, no, they were not. What she did wear was the Heelys, the ones with the wheels.
Oh, yeah. The Heelys.
I saw some kid at the mall had some on the other day.
We'd be at Walmart.
I've always told my dad, I said, if you ever get me princess stuff, you're going to do it with me. So one time, I don't remember what I was practicing on my dad, Oh, being a doctor, because he got me a doctor kit, and I was practicing on him because I always told myself, I said, when I grow up, I'm gonna be my dad's doctor. Yeah. So I was like, okay, Dad. I was like, time to check you, and I was like, you know what? Let's use my princess stuff. We'll make you happy.
So you've always been into medicine.
Yeah, I've always been into medicine ever since I was little. That's and now, so like, cute. Just growing up doing like my medical program, it's like I never thought I would imagine myself here.
Yeah.
Because the medical program was never a thing back then.
Yeah.
So the end result was I was dressed like a princess.
He was dressed as a princess, and he was always my what is it called? What did they call dummies? Medical. Yeah. He was always my dummy.
Yeah, Band-Aids.
Yeah, Band-Aid, crunches, gloves.
That is adorable.
And I would always like blow the gloves into balloons when he was in the hospital.
So I remember as a kid, man, and it wasn't really like a toy thing. I remember that my mom and dad, it was cold that year. And I was like, man, I wish I had a new jacket. Thinking in my head. And then my mom comes out. She goes, I guess you can open up an early Christmas present. And sure enough, I opened it. It was a brand new jacket, man.
Oh, yay.
Cowboys jacket.
Yeah. No way. Cowboys?
No, it wasn't a Cowboys jacket. It was a green jacket.
Yeah. I remember one year my grandma got us all matching jackets for me, my dad, and my brothers. And they were all Cowboys.
That's so cute. That's a good idea.
So every year, I call on people out there to do this. And it's really cool. This is something that I do every year, guys. I've been doing this for the last 8 years, probably 7 years. I know I got some nieces on here. Clarissa, I don't know how long I've been doing it for, but I take my nephews and nieces on a Christmas trip. And the Christmas trip starts on a Friday night. The Friday night, I request through the whole year that any of my family members of my nieces and nephews to meet at my house on Friday night. This year we're going to land on like a 20th or something like 21st. And I request for them to show up the Friday night before. We all, do everything. We chill with each other and everything. Saturday morning, we load into all the vans. And there's usually roughly, when I first started, there was about 12 of us, 13 of us. Then it went to 23 of us. Oh my God. And now it's like 35, 36 of my nephews and nieces that all join me, being on my side of the family and on Sylvia's side of the family. And we all rent out 2 vans, 2 big old 15 passengers or 20 passengers, and we take off on the trip. And so with that being said, I kind of want to give you all some ideas for trips for y'all guys. And with this being said, like these trips, and I'm going to tell you how kind of to accommodate a big family with you. So one of the trips that we do is Santa Wonderland. That's probably going to be more expensive one. There is a discount on certain days, but Santa Wonderland is in College Station. College Station is right after Austin, in between Austin and kind of
about what, 4.5 hours?
Yeah, roughly about 4 hours. So College Station is it's called Santa Wonderland, which is amazing. It's like a big land, and it has Santa out there, and it has
skating, snow.
Rihanna's gone with us. Rihanna has gone with us before, and they have snow out there. They have reindeers out there. They have you can actually do petting zoo. You can do a hay ride to go do the Christmas lights. There's s'mores. There's everything you can do. The Christmas. It's big. It's a big deal. It's one of the coolest things you could do with your family. Your family is very important. This is something, if you plan out, you can really do it. For roughly about 4 people, you could possibly get away with 2 adults, 2 kids, roughly about $160, $150 to get in. One trip to, probably a good dinner that covers it.
Surfing crab.
Yeah, surfing crab. So all the people that go to surfing crab, this would be an idea for you. Go out there, guys. It's really cool. It's memorable. Mm-hmm. It's something that's very, very memorable and really, really cool. Another thing that that I could recommend is in Bernie. It's called the Bernie Santa something out there, which is they said it's actually 2.5 from Austin. College Station is about 2.5 max from Austin. Bernie, Texas, there is a land out there. It's kind of a Western ranch cowboy style.
Well, that's cool.
It's a very cowboyish, and you park very cheap. I think it was like $30 for your car load, and if you're smart, load up a big old van. Smart. Load up a 20 passenger vans. Can you imagine 40 people at $60 to go into a land like this and, you know, see all these Christmas
They
lights?
charge by the carload?
Carload. So
wow, like a drive-in theater.
Yeah, but it's really cool though, man, because each house is set up to see some stuff, but they're little little cabin ranch style.
Yeah.
You could pay to get your person arrested. They take them to jail. You got to ask Santa to get out. They do like
they have music. They have live music.
Roping, s'mores. And then it's really cool. It's kind of cold out there, so it gives it more of that vibe. They take you on a hay tour around for Christmas lights. That's another cool thing.
That was cold that one year. God.
Yeah, and that's a.
I was also our 1 year because we kept throwing snowballs at each other.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're all soaking wet
because we were going down the sled thing, so we would always fall going down.
Yeah, and then so that covers Bernie, so you don't have to make so far. Now, there is another one in San Marcos or New Braunfels, San Marcos area, and that one is called something Wonderland. No, it's not Wonderland. It's in between there, guys. And this one, it's carload. I believe it's like $20. It's just a drive-through. You drive through the whole thing, but you're seeing, I believe it's 5 million lights or something like that. 5 million Christmas lights. You see all kinds of things. It's one of the coolest things you can see, guys. One morning, surprise the family, fathers, mothers, surprise the family, wake them up, get them dressed, take off out there, land there about 6:30, get to, San Marcos, New Braunfels area. You're going to see the lighting. Get there, get in line. It's not that bad. It's not going to be that bad of a line. You're going to pay like $20 to go through. It's memorable. It's awesome. That's amazing.
Cool.
You know what I didn't know? At the Houston Mall, they have a skating ring during Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the Galleria has a year round.
Yeah, they have it year round.
Has a year round.
So
hey, a big old shot going out to CBD, man.
I'm scared to just go ice skating. I think we
CBD?
went 1 year.
Yeah, Tejano Artist CBD. He says the tree with all the lights up there look great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I felt my butt. It scared me.
Where's that?
Santa's Wonderland. They had the skating ring. I think we all went in it. I think we did go in it that 1 year.
Yeah.
And I was all hurting because I didn't know how to skate.
A big shout out to Imelda. A big shout out to Corina. Rafael. Yes, sir. Okay, guys. So that I gave y'all some of them, guys. That's quite a bit of them. But I'm actually going to give you my favorite now. So Santa Wonderland is amazing. Amazing. Great thing for the kids. Very, very cool. Amazing, amazing, amazing. The one that I highly recommend is in Grapevine. We've done Fredericksburg. Fredericksburg was kind of more to the adults.
Yeah.
It was kind of older style.
Like a couple, like little romantic.
Yeah, it was kind of more of that.
It was fun though. I liked it.
The kids were very like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
My nephews
and shopping, so
my nephews and nieces will never tell me like, oh, I don't like it here, or I'm bored. They'll just siga la onda, just keep on going with it. And they did pictures, they did everything. But we decided to leave from there and take off to Grapevine, Texas. Grapevine, Texas is amazing. Stevie D, you probably know about it out there too. Out there in Grapevine, Texas, it's they have the town pretty much shuts down and becomes Christmas. It's literally Christmas. It's like, what the world? Is it Christmas today? Like, you're walking around and Santa's out there and you got elves everywhere and you got just people. It's just going crazy. Everybody's drinking hot chocolate. There's s'mores being cooked. And that's where they have the Polar Express. You get on a train, take a Polar Express around, and it gives you the whole Christmas.
The experience.
Like
the whole
Polar
experience
Express.
of being in Polar Express movie.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my God.
On the outside of that place, and this is a free thing, not the Polar Express. Polar Express does cost. On the outside of the the park, not the park, the town. You stand out there, and they somehow, some way, pull out one of the most coolest shows I've ever seen in my life. It's a drone show.
A drone show?
Drone show. I actually have a video of it. I wish I would have saved the video.
We have it somewhere.
Yeah, and this drone show is one of the most coolest things I've ever seen in my life. So all you hear is like all these drones they turn on, and then they take off into the air.
So basically like the water show, but just with drones.
No.
Or is it different?
This is like totally. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can pull up a video, guys, real quick. Hold up, y'all conversate real quick. I'm gonna get this video.
So when is the trip this year?
This year we're gonna do it. Let me see. We actually have the dates.
Great.
The 20th through the 22nd.
That way I cannot book a gig that weekend.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'll be fun if we go, Dad.
That would be fun.
That would be fun.
That would be cool.
I think when we went, when we went by ourselves, I was like, man, I wish my dad was here.
Really?
The 20th and the 21st.
I'm gonna show y'all something real quick, guys.
21st and 22nd.
Don't book that thing so we can go that day.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
I think you'll really love it. I think that, oh my God, one time, whenever we had all went, we weren't prepared. So none of us had jackets.
And it was like 40 degrees out there.
Yes. I think they had told us to bring a jacket, and I had bought one. But me thinking, I was like, oh, it's not going to be that cold. It's just the snow. It was freezing.
Yeah. One of his nieces went. One of Effie's daughters went in
check
Crocs.
Check this out, guys. I got the video here. Let's see if I can
Scott's nieces and nephews were like, I need a jacket. I need some hand gloves. And we all had to use the warmers.
Yeah.
The hand warmers.
Let me see how I could get this video on here real quick.
Remember.
That was a time to remember.
That was so fun.
So what was your most memorable gift, Sylvia, as a kid?
As a kid, I think the one that stands out the most, I got like a little pink suitcase. I don't know why. I guess now it makes sense, but I love like bags. Like I have a bunch of luggage bags and purses and like storage stuff. And that was kind of what started it. I think it was a little pink suitcase.
Wow.
It had nothing in it. And I was like, oh my God, I loved it. And I would keep all my Barbies in there. It was so cute.
That's when the young Imagen was around.
Yeah. I must have been like 9 maybe or 10. I actually still had it. I got rid of it here like a few years ago.
So out of how many brothers and sisters are y'all?
Us, it's 8.
Okay. I'm gonna
baby.
I'm not gonna show us real quick, guys. I'm gonna show the screen real quick. Check this out, guys. Those are all drones right there, guys. So it actually switches into a whole bunch of different stuff there, but that's all the drones right there. That is so cool. They just take off in the air, and
You froze.
But it's not frozen no more, right?
No, now it's showing you.
Okay. Yeah, it was just a little short video, like a really, really small video. But anyways, guys, so that's kind of what it is there. It's a drone show, and it's free. It's free. They probably put out about 200, 300 drones up in the air, and they do all kinds of stuff. They did a stocking right there. They do a Christmas, like a gift, reindeer, Santa Claus, helicopter.
And with music, I don't remember.
Yeah, it's all with music, and it's so cool, guys. It's one of the coolest things. I really highly recommend if you are, if you are making a trip this year and you do decide to go and take my word of advice, man. Just try it. Just one morning, save $10 from every day from today till the day you can make the trip, and then take off to go do this trip. You can even just go to San Marcos. Just drive over there, go to San Marcos and do that little tour thing. That is cool just itself. But if you can make a trip out to Santa Wonderland, the one in Bernie, the one in Grapevine,
I think we froze.
One year we went to Colorado. That was
really
fun.
That must have been nice.
Yeah.
It's working just fine.
That was fun. It was all, when we went to Colorado, it was like negative 15 degrees out there.
Yeah, that was a crazy one.
Frozen lakes. And Scott's like a real, like, I don't know how to explain it or like how to put the vision in y'all's mind, but Like when it comes to the holidays, he's a real holiday fanatic. He loves holidays. He loves Christmas. He loves
traveling for sure.
He loves traveling. He loves giving. And so lights, he loves the lights. So decorating all our, his mom, you should see the way she decorates her house, and that's where he gets it from. She puts little monitos and all kinds of, it's so cool.
Well, luckily we have a light show here, kind of like a candy cane lane, a lighting of the tree.
Oh, we have one on our block. Yeah, we have one on our block.
Yeah, we have one on our house.
Our palm tree.
I know. I love seeing that light show. I'm like, hey, Dad, we don't even have to go to candy cane lane. We have one right there.
It's right here.
It's right
and there's no
here.
traffic.
99 free.
A big shout out to Becky Santos, Marcos, for tuning in with us.
Marcos, hope you're feeling better. He had some surgery done today, remember?
Oh, he did have surgery today? Oh, man. Yeah, I hope you're feeling better. If you need any help or anything, please let us know.
Yeah, just let us know.
Big shout out to Lupe Lopez. I know that this Christmas is going to be a fun one, and it's going to be a great one. This Thanksgiving is going to be so amazing too. It's a cool one, and guys, just don't take it for granted, your family, man. This is a big time, and this is going to be a one that you want to spend with your family, guys. And we don't know what the next year brings us. You saw it. COVID kicked in a month after Thanksgiving 1 year. It was in March, right? Yeah, 4 months after. Guys, we lost a lot on that. Remember that, guys. Give thanks. Go out there with your family, man. Even if it's throwing a football, even if it's last thing you get to go over there is get the dessert part of it. Show up. Just show up. Show some love. Go out there. If you get invited somewheres and you're just that person that don't like to go to places, go try it. Just go. Yeah. Just go out there and show some love, man.
And something I learned the hard way. I'm not going to share why, because we have a lot of kids probably watching or whatnot. But keep that holiday spirit alive for your kids, for the kids and for your nieces, your nephews, grandkids. Like when they're little and they believe in all of that, and they just, they light up with all the cheer and all the, spirit. Keep it going. Mm-hmm. Just do it. One day they're going to be grown, and it's kind of done. And so just,
And with that being said, guys, I do have something to say on my behalf.
I don't want to share that story. I don't want to share the story.
With me?
Oh no, I was gonna say about Scott Jr.
No.
Okay.
This one's gonna be with me, guys, and this one's another one that sucks. So every year I take my nephews and nieces, like I just said, I take my nephews and nieces, and this year we went to Santa Wonderland. So be careful around your families. We went to Santa Wonderland, and I have all my nephews and nieces, and they're gonna write a letter to Santa. They're writing the letter to Santa, and whenever they write this letter to Santa, they write it so that it says, "Dear Santa," and it says a name on it, and well, Santa gets the letter, but as the parent at Santa Wonderland, you get the paper first and tell Santa he needs to shape up on this, and he's being a good kid and he's being a bad kid or whatever. Well, with that being said, all my nephews and nieces are there, and I always have fun with my nephews and nieces. Well, this one, which she's a little older, and I was like, okay, she's older. She's always messing with me. I'm messing with her all the time. And I go on the thing, and I put on there, she's a bad kid, and it says, why? And I said, because she's always mean with her Uncle Scott, and she shouldn't deserve nothing. Well, she's about 15 years old, 16 years old.
No, she was maybe
15,
11
14.
or 12.
No, she was 14.
I don't think she was that old, 11 or 12, I would say.
Well, I think she was a little older. I don't know. But anyway, Santa pulls out the paper. He comes out and he pulls out the paper, and he's all like, just say, for instance, Ray, Santa, a guy, is there a Ray out here? And you say, yeah. Okay, you've been a good boy. You've been doing this, and you've been doing the dishes, and you've been Then it goes to Rihanna, you've been a good girl, and then it goes to Sylvia. Well, this one was my niece at this time, and they pull up the thing and say, they say her name, and she gets all excited, and she's all like, well, you've been a bad girl. You've been a really bad girl, and you might not be getting no Christmas gifts because you've been being mean with your Uncle Scott. And I turn and I'm looking at her, and she just starts bawling and crying. And I felt so bad. I did not know that like she was still in the holiday spirit. And I made a big mistake there, and I would never ever do that again. So like I never do that again when I'm out there. So like just be careful. Just remember that, guys, because like you just never know like if they're still in the holiday or not. And I did it, and I felt so bad. I remember the Santa saying, he literally said, he said her name, just say, Sylvia, you've been a bad girl. You've been being bad. You've been talking back to your uncle. You did this and you did that, and it was just kind of a joke, but she took it to heart, and she really took it really bad. And I was like, oh my God, I felt so bad for it. And it was one of those that I don't know.
I think it was cute, but at the same time, it was sad, like to see her face, because it's like they said her name and she's like, right here, it's me right here. And then they started with, well, you've been a bad kid. And she's like, man, she just like started crying.
Wow.
It was cute, but it was sad.
Funny at the same
It was funny at the same time, but it was sad. We're like, oh God, I'm so
but
sorry,
I felt
I'm
so
sorry.
bad after that. So with that being said, my niece, got everything that she wanted that trip. Like, she's like, Uncle Scott, I want McDonald's. Okay, get it. Uncle Scott, I want this. Get it.
You got it.
Uncle Scott, I want this. Get it. And I would go over there. I'm sorry. She's like, it's okay, Uncle Scott. I won't be mean to you ever again. I promise. And I'm all like, I was the one that was being mean. I'm so sorry.
Whenever we go on a trip, I want to be like, hey, bro, pick on me.
Yeah, I want McDonald's.
Pick on me.
It was really sad, though. I really felt bad. And I mean, I know that they had a great time, but it was just one of those, like, you just don't know which kids are still in the holiday, guys. And, you know, be very careful with that. That's something to look out for and watch out with.
Never take family or holidays for granted, because you never know what could happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of cool that you just said that at your age, because at your age, I took family for granted.
Yeah,
I really did. I
did before COVID did, and when COVID came and it hit my grandpa, and then my grandpa, like, it was sad because I never, my sister was the last one to see him, but it's like sad because you never know what could happen when you see them in one day.
Yeah,
and you never
one day
know.
when they're gone.
Like, he was like, I'm not feeling good. I was like, okay, like, do you need anything? He was like, yeah, like he loved Diet Coke just like you.
Yeah.
So we bought him a pack of Diet Cokes, and that was the last time I saw him. Just thinking, I never, you never know. Yeah. Never take anything for granted, because you never know when you can spend the last moment with them. Yeah.
And with that being said, guys, like, that's crazy that at her age that she actually had to experience that, because at her age with me, I was like, let's go, and my aunt was in the hospital or my uncle was in the hospital. I'm all like, yeah, but he'll be all right. All right, let's, what are we doing?
It just doesn't cross your mind,
Yeah, it didn't cross my mind at all. And it's like now it makes a big difference in people's life, and
especially your parents too. Yeah. Never take your parents for granted.
I know you had a tough experience with that too. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and Christmas is cool. Thanksgiving is cool. Thanksgiving is really cool. That's just something that you just don't know. Yeah. You don't know. I mean,
you don't know when what could ever happen.
Life. This past Thanksgiving, I'm happy that nothing happened, but last Thanksgiving was a scary one for us. One of my family members during Thanksgiving, on the day that everybody's setting up everything, had a medical emergency and got transported to the hospital. And you want me to tell you the most craziest thing of it? We're there and we call him, and he answers the phone and he says, "I'm so sorry that I did that to y'all." That's beyond crazy. Like, that's beyond crazy. Like, I'm so sad. I'm so sorry that I did that to y'all. He didn't do that to us.
He didn't. Yeah, it's not his fault. It wasn't his fault.
Everything can happen in a minute, in a second.
And it really was. It was literally like this, and it's really crazy. Mm-hmm. Everybody's doing everything. They're getting tables ready. They're getting everything ready, and they go inside and find this person on the floor. Mm-hmm. and give a call to everybody and saying, hey, he's on the floor. I don't know what's going on. The medics are on their way, and everybody's rushing there, and we don't know what's going on yet.
Yeah.
And we get there. How do you keep on going on Thanksgiving Day to keep it going? What it was when he answered the phone and said,
I'm sorry I did this.
Yeah.
and it just made it worse for us. I was like, no, it had nothing to do with you. It's not your fault. We're actually here because of you. It's just something to take for granted. Just understand, guys, that it's that quick. And it was Thanksgiving Day. It was like we're preparing to eat.
Yeah.
The food was all ready, actually. All the food was ready. It was on the table. Everybody was sitting there, and they go inside and find.
Sometimes it doesn't feel right. Like holidays don't feel normal anymore.
Yeah.
Like when your loved ones pass away, you never know. Like they should be here.
Yeah.
Like everything can happen in a second.
Yep. Very true. And it's really crazy that you're so knowledgeable in that, Rihanna. That's a good head on your shoulder there, because at your age, I swear to you, I did not. Matter of fact, I probably had an aunt and an uncle, like a great aunt and uncle that passed, and they're like probably came and told us, "Hey, somebody passed it," and I'm all like, "Okay," like it's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's a tough one, guys, and once again, you got your mom, your dad, be thankful for it, because it's a big deal.
I don't think no one ever knows about this, but I think one year in Thanksgiving when my dad was in the hospital, I didn't want to go to Thanksgiving. I didn't want to be at that table. I didn't want to sit there because it just didn't feel right.
Yeah.
Like it didn't feel right.
So what happened that year was the week before Thanksgiving is when I had my stomach surgery, and when I was still under during Thanksgiving. But before I went to the hospital, something told me. I went and called my mom, and I said, "Hey, let's go to H-E-B. Just buy everything that you need. Everything that you need." I didn't know I was going to miss Thanksgiving that year. I didn't know I was going to be stuck in the hospital. But I got there prepared. I wanted to still be a part of it, even though I knew I wasn't going to eat, because after my stomach surgery, how much could we possibly eat?
Yeah.
And I didn't make that Thanksgiving either. Not by choice, but I didn't. I was in another world.
Yeah. But you're here now, so we're good.
Man. Speaking of that, I'm getting closer, man.
Yep, it's right around the corner.
I'm getting closer. For those of you guys who keep up with my Facebook, I am having another raffle. And not to break into the Christmas vibe or anything, but I am having another raffle. So if you guys can help me out, go to my Facebook, man. I got tickets for sale for the Crown bottle. So if you can help me out, hit me up.
Yep.
But I'm thankful everybody's here now.
Yes.
Everybody's here. And
my angels are watching up above us.
Right.
Yeah, that's
always.
Yep.
To all the people that are tuned in. So what is a question that was asked earlier? What is your favorite dish in Thanksgiving?
Ooh.
What is your favorite dish in Thanksgiving?
Oh my gosh. So I don't know if this counts or not, but I have a certain way to eat my Thanksgiving. So it's the stuffing first, and then the turkey on top of the stuffing, and then the gravy on top of the turkey. And so I grab it like that, put it in the microwave, boom. Perfect.
So it doesn't matter to you if the food's touch?
No. I mean, maybe depending on the food, but for some reason that's how I like, especially the leftover, like that. I like to top it exactly in that order, and it's so good. And believe it or not, I actually like jalapenos with my Thanksgiving.
For real?
Yeah.
Rihanna?
Mine is ham with turkey. So it's the ham, the turkey, and then it's the corn, and then mashed potatoes. And if people make mac and cheese,
Yeah.
and then just the bread. I know I'm kind of weird, but I don't like stuffing. Like I've never tried it.
Really?
What?
I've never tried stuffing. I've never tried cranberries.
And Rary?
And I've never.
The stuffing with my mom's gravy.
Yeah, I would probably say, I would probably have to pick. That's a really tough one. I really kind of like everything on there, but if I had to pick one that I would want for the rest of my life, would probably be the stuffing.
The stuffing.
The stuffing would probably be the one to to go with there. But yeah,
and you know what's crazy? I don't. I can actually go without eating a pie. Sometimes I don't eat pie. Scott's family makes pies like from scratch.
It's not the same without pecan pie.
I sometimes I don't. Like, I don't know. I'm not really that into the sweets, but sometimes I do.
I need my pecan pie.
Now let me ask you: does tamales go with like Thanksgiving, or does it only belong in Christmas?
We usually do it for Christmas. My mother-in-law makes tamales for Christmas. They're so good. Oh my gosh. And then for New Year's, she makes it's like a 7-layer dip.
I figured out pistachios. So pistachio.
What Rihanna's talking about?
Yes. It's
but what is it?
Pistachio salad?
It's like a fruit salad with a lot of marshmallows.
Yeah, marshmallows.
Never heard of that before.
Yes.
Now I want to try it.
It's like a greenish, bluish kind of blue-green.
Yeah.
Right?
You know, one thing that I kind of wish on my system here, that it would tell me who's watching. Like it has like a whole bunch of people watching, but I can't see who's the one that are watching.
Like
I've been trying that for the past 3 months.
It would be really cool. So if you are watching right now, just make sure you comment so we know that.
Yeah, just put a thumbs up on there if you don't want to say anything.
We want to acknowledge you. You know,
I'm
we
still
really
frozen
appreciate
on my
you.
phone. I guess it's my service.
I'm looking at it right here.
Yeah, you're moving over here.
I think my favorite dish on New Year's would probably be menudo.
Hold on, say that again.
Menudo. I can't say.
Ray, you need to teach your daughter better than that, bro.
You know what? That's probably what I'm going to eat tonight.
No, she's thinking of the band Menudo.
That's what I was thinking too.
With a pata.
He said the band Menudo.
Like whenever my dad would go to work and I would always used to go with my family, I hated fireworks so much.
Oh, you were scared.
She was terrified.
I was terrified
So
because
was Julie.
Because one year my dad. Okay, I love WWE. I've always wanted to go back. When I went one year when I was like a little, not a little baby. I was
It
like
was
at
the
least
time
4 or
before
5.
you rented the rooms.
Yeah, it was.
the
It
suites.
was
Yes.
It was when we all went together in the suites. And I was having a good time. And then when it started, my dad was like, "Are you ready?" I was like, "Yes, I'm so ready." Here comes. I ran out the door. And I remember my dad chasing me. I said, "Dad, don't bring me ever again. Don't bring me ever again." And ever since then, I've been so terrified,
of the fireworks.
and I don't know why.
Aww.
And then, like, all of a sudden, like, I like fireworks.
Yeah, you kind of got through it.
And I would force myself inside my grandma's house with my menudo. And I wouldn't eat. I would just stand there on the screen door.
That's Julie too.
Happy New
She's
Year's.
always been scared of those things. They give her so much anxiety.
Now I like them.
Yeah.
Like, I have to watch the
I think she
fireworks
still
outside.
doesn't like. It still gives her anxiety.
Some people don't, because it can hurt their ears.
Yeah.
And so, like, the little babies.
I'm so ecstatic for the whole Thanksgiving and Christmas time
all the
already.
holidays.
I'm
Yeah, I
actually
know.
so excited for my trip that I do. I swear.
Yeah.
It's like my how would you say it? My excitement for the year, or my
Yeah, like the highlight of his year. Like, he loves.
So the next 2 months for you just flies by.
on the cool.
Just because the rest of the year goes by slow, and then here
Yeah.
comes Thanksgiving and Christmas. And
He
Yeah.
is. He's a holiday fanatic. He loves holidays.
dude, 93.9 is already playing Christmas music.
Oh, I'll probably put
yeah.
it on in a little bit.
Yeah,
Next thing you know-
24/7 Christmas music.
Next thing you know, my dad's going to be 52.
Ooh.
Oh, why you gotta throw me under the bus?
It's okay. Every time my dad's birthday, I'm like, "Happy 18th birthday."
Oop, there's.
Happy 18th birthday.
Happy 18th birthday.
Shot. Oh, sorry.
She just say shots.
hold up.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
That's how you know. That's how you know that I love my family, that I hang out with them a lot.
She said,
That's how you
She's
know.
like, that's where I learned it.
That's why I learned it.
Because your aunts are a bunch of alcoholics.
It's because I love my aunts. My aunts need to enjoy. Oh,
That's adorable.
I'm glad that all my tias got to enjoy my tia's wedding. I'm proud of my tia that she's married to the man she loves.
That is so awesome.
That is so cool.
Congratulations to them.
I'm so happy for them.
And one thing I love about, obviously I love so much about y'all's family, but
I thought it was just that one thing.
when it comes to like Monica Jessica, and even Ray a little bit. Y'all, I love that y'all share your experiences online. I get to see all of that, and just live in the moment. I wasn't at the wedding, but I got to see and read everything that happened, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool. It's so interesting.
Yeah, when I was here, like now that I have Facebook, I saw everything. I was like, man, I'm so proud of her. Like I knew she's been waiting for this for a long time, so even though it got rained on.
Yeah, it got rained, but then they made it happen. And
I had a big old room with 2 beds by myself.
But they always say when it rains on your special day or a wedding day, that means that someone above you is crying. That they're happy for you. They're happy for you.
This guy.
So
I just learned how to do something.
I know that it was my dad's and my aunt's grandma and grandpa looking up over them, saying how proud they were. Yeah, because I know I was proud of her myself, that she got to marry the man she loved.
Yeah, absolutely. She's got such a beautiful family.
All of our family together.
That's so cool. That is.
So are we going to Acapulco?
Oh my God! I didn't even realize what time it is. A big shout out to
Epi's probably there waiting for us.
Yeah, Epi's terrible, man.
Tired.
Epi's tired of what?
He's a brand new grandpa, so
he's tired of what?
To him also.
What is Epi tired of?
Being a grandpa's tiring, so I hear. I
think all the grandpas are just tired.
I think it's just his age. That's about it. Because I mean, he shouldn't be tired. I mean, what did he do?
He gave away too many hugs.
Yeah.
Too many congratulations.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck he did, but he was asleep, guys.
He did something.
During podcast, he was asleep, guys. So next week when we do the podcast again, y'all are welcome to call him out. He was asleep during podcast.
We'll put a roto-bed in here.
Just wheel him in.
We'll put Scott's waterbed, Scott Jr.'s waterbed.
Right, the floating bed.
The floating bed.
So guys, we're y'all know where we're headed to, guys. We're headed out to Acapulco. Y'all are welcome to join us. We're on Airline next to Airline in Macardo, the Acapulco.
Sure to bring a blanket.
Yeah, it's always cold in there.
Cold.
The wait staff is always amazing. Mm-hmm. They always take care of us there. I don't know if they're gonna have patas in their menu though, because somebody will get mad.
I wonder if they missed us last week.
Not me. I don't like patas.
I had menudo Sunday.
Me and Sylvia went
to Acapulco.
He's like, wow.
He's like, when? Where's the invite?
I'm gonna kick a can when I get out of here.
Aww.
He's gonna look at the cameras, be like, "Where's Scott?" I'm like, "Dad, he's at the coffee shop."
So I'm trying to learn all these little sounds, guys. So if y'all hear all these little sounds in there, I'm having fun with this.
Guys, if y'all ever want to get anything for Scott for Christmas, any holiday, his birthday, always make sure to get him Starbucks cards.
No, he doesn't like Starbucks.
I don't like Starbucks. I forgot about
that. Or any coffee shop.
Coffee.
Any coffee.
Gourmet coffee.
Just pay his tab over at the
Texas Coffee Bar.
Texas Coffee Bar, yes.
Or unless you're thoughtful and think about Pressa and get her Starbucks pup cup.
Little pup cup.
A little Pressa.
Yeah, so we're coming to an end, guys, and we're about to head out to go eat, guys. So we really do appreciate each and every one of y'all joining in, staying in tune with us. And if you out and about and you see us, make sure you say hi to us. And we might have some news on this next one, guys. Make sure you look up my Facebook. Make sure you're following it for any of the stuff that I got coming up for sale, especially those little mason jar things.
Are they like candles?
No, they're a container, like a mason jar container, with a top on it, and then it's like church religious on it, and then it tells you each color that you pick, like say red or whatever it is, you pull it out and it's going to give you the verse for the day.
Wow, that's cool.
It's pretty cool. I mean, I think it's really weird. I just barely got them. I barely got pictures of them, and they're sending them out.
Bracelets?
No, they're just like a little paper you're going to read.
Like the little Chinese, Chinese cookie.
Like a fortune cookie.
Motivational.
Also on TikTok, they came out with the bracelets and you can scan it. And it
gives you I saw that.
I want to get one of those so bad.
Yeah, that's another cool one that's coming out too. But yeah, guys.
Hey, before we go, guys, if you hear that this is taking place, if this is taking place in your school, encourage your kids to go join it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, encourage them to hit up. They're like prayer meetings, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Like little prayer meetings.
And have your teens go to Church Unlimited broadcast team night, and they'll love it. I loved it, and I love Pastor Joe. He's always so he's so outgoing. Like, he gives you prayers and quotes of the day, and just so, like, I love, like, the vibes and the staff there. So,
a lot of kids say, "Oh,
awesome.
there's nothing to do. I'm stuck at home all week long." Hey, man, take them to church.
yeah. Church Unlimited Sundays, and then Church Unlimited podcast team night on Wednesdays.
That's so cool. I'm glad you're into that. That's
And
so
like
cool.
they're like so outgoing. Like, they'll pray for you, and then like they'll like, oh, like if you think about wanting to get baptized, like just go, and they'll like get you ready, registered, like, and they give you like a bag, they give you a shirt, they give you a bracelet, and they're so like welcomed.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I love about Church Unlimited.
It's like very family.
Yeah.
Like you feel like
But
family.
if you have kids who don't do anything and always so like, how do I say, like religious or not, they're still so welcome to go.
Cool. That's awesome.
Nice.
That is
Well,
awesome.
we do appreciate you, Rihanna, for stepping in for us. And I think we want to bring you back again so you can conversate with us again. We did enjoy your conversation.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Ray, Sylvia.
Yes.
And Julie just joined on. Mary Lou just joined on.
Better count down the days, girl.
My sister from another mother.
How did these people just join in when we're leaving?
Oh man.
Bye. No, just kidding.
See ya.
Nah, but
I think next time on my off break, I have to go visit Julie so I can see her college.
it's coming up. It's coming up.
She would love to do that for you.
All right, guys. So we'll see y'all on the next one, guys. We really do appreciate you. Much love to you. Stay safe. We do want to see you on the next one. So peace. Laters.
Peace.